If it's your first time in Salt Lake City, the city can trick you fast. You arrive downtown, see the mountains right behind the skyline, check Park City on the map, and suddenly everyone thinks 4 days can hold everything. That's where trips get messy. Temple Square is still changing because of renovation work. Downtown meters run later than many visitors expect. A canyon road alert can wipe out a lazy mountain morning, and Antelope Island in spring can make the lake day feel less like a postcard and more like a bug ambush. So this plan keeps the trip fun without burning yourself out. Stick around for day 4, because that's where most first-timers choose the wrong ending. Day 1. Downtown, Temple Square, the capital, and a first city evening. Start downtown near Temple Square, Main Street, City Creek, Gallivan, or the Eccles Theatre area. You want the first morning to feel settled, not like the group is already hunting across town. If you have a car, park it once and give yourself room to walk. Salt Lake's downtown core is manageable on foot, and the first day goes better when nobody is circling the same block because the group keeps changing its mind over small stops. That choice keeps the first morning calm and leaves more patience for Temple Square. Parking is worth mentioning early because the rules changed in 2025. City meters are now $3.50 an hour. Saturday metered parking is required. Meters run until 10 at night from Monday through Saturday, and Sunday city meter parking is free. That detail saves you from finding a ticket after a perfectly normal dinner. If you are staying near downtown, UTA can help with short movement. The Green Line connects Salt Lake City International Airport with downtown, and regular local fare is listed at $2.50. UTA also has a free fare zone downtown, but the free part only applies when you board and exit inside that zone. Use it for short downtown hops if it fits. For the canyons, the island, and Park City, you need a car or a very specific seasonal transit plan. Make Temple Square the first big visit. Arrive with current expectations. The Salt Lake Temple remains closed for renovation, and the public celebration and open house period is scheduled for 2027. The new Temple Square Visitors Center is open daily from 9 in the morning to 9 at night, except holidays, and it is the best starting point for understanding the place without guessing from old footage. The inside a temple tour needs reservations, so plan that part ahead. Keep this part respectful and simple. Temple Square is a religious site, a downtown historic site, and a stop many visitors are curious about, even if they know very little about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Walk the open areas. Use the Visitors Center. Ask what is open that day. Let construction shape the visit instead of fighting it. The mistake here is walking in with a video from 5 years ago in your head and then feeling annoyed when the routes have changed. After Temple Square, stay close for lunch or a coffee break. City Creek and Main Street keep the day in one area, which matters more than people think on arrival day. This is also a good moment to notice how many versions of Salt Lake sit near each other. Office towers share the same walk with religious sites, theaters, state buildings, and mountain views. The city starts making more sense once you see those pieces together. Use the Utah State Capitol in the afternoon. It belongs with downtown because it gives you a wider view of the valley you have been walking through. If you want a guided tour, the official schedule runs Monday through Friday on the hour from 10 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon, except state holidays and listed blackout dates. If the tour timing does not line up, the building, grounds, and valley views still make the visit worthwhile during daylight. Skip the canyon on day 1. Skip the lake too, even if the map is trying to flatter you. The day already has a job. It gets you oriented, handles Temple Square properly, and lets you see the Civic Center without burning the group out. If someone still has energy after the Capitol, use it downtown. Walk Main Street, look around City Creek, or head back toward the hotel before dinner. End the night with food close to where you already are. Salt Lake does not need a big first-night chase. A simple downtown dinner, a short walk near Gallivan, or a calm evening around the hotel is plenty. The mountains can wait. The lake can wait. Park City can definitely wait. What day one gives you is a city that makes sense before the bigger drives start asking for your time and patience. Day 2. Natural History Museum, Red Butte Garden, and the foothills. Day 2 moves toward the University of Utah foothills. Start with breakfast near the hotel, downtown, 9th and 9th, or somewhere on the way east. This day should move slower than day 1, but it should still have a clear shape. The foothill area gives you a serious museum, a garden when the timing works, and neighborhoods that give the evening a softer finish. Begin at the Natural History Museum of Utah. Give it 2 to 3 hours. The museum is open daily from 10 in the morning to 5 in the evening, with late hours on Wednesdays until 9. The museum also notes that school field trips are common on weekdays during the school year, usually before mid-afternoon, while weekday afternoons after 1:30 and Sundays can be calmer than busy school periods and Saturdays. That is useful if your group moves better without crowds. The museum earns the time because it helps the rest of the trip make sense. You see fossils before the canyon day. You see minerals before the mountains become more than scenery. You see exhibits on native cultures and Utah environments before standing at the edge of a lake that may look strange, smell strange, and behave nothing like the vacation lake people imagine. A museum stop here adds meaning without turning the day into class. Take your time on the terraces and the big windows too. The building sits high above the valley, so the view helps you understand why visitors get overconfident. The city looks compact from up there. The foothills look close. The mountains look like they are waiting for you to make one more plan. Let that view remind you why day 2 stays in this area instead of sending you into a canyon too soon. After the museum, Red Butte Garden is the best next move when the date and weather cooperate. It is close, calm, and a good reset after a few hours indoors. Red Butte's hours change by season. In May through August, it often stays open into the evening, but concert dates can make the garden close at 5. So check the garden calendar before promising your group a late walk. The wrong day can turn a lovely plan into a locked gate and a very quiet car ride. Keep the garden visit gentle. Leave the trail plan for another day, even if the map shows paths nearby. Walk the planted areas, take shade when it appears, and bring water if the sun is strong. Spring can be beautiful in the foothills. Summer needs more pacing. Fall can be lovely without any guarantee of color, and winter may push this part of the day toward an indoor or neighborhood backup. If Red Butte does not fit, choose one substitute. This is the place Heritage Park can work when its seasonal experiences are open, but the experiences are not open Sunday. Tracy Aviary at Liberty Park can work if you arrive before last admission, which is generally at 4. Liberty Park by itself is better as a break than a main event. 9th and 9th or Sugar House can also take the afternoon if your group wants food, a walk, and less structure. The trap is stacking every family attraction into one day. Museum and garden already give you plenty. Add one backup if needed, then stop. Real trips get weird when adults spend the afternoon reading hours on phones, while kids lose faith in the entire concept of vacation. For the evening, avoid repeating downtown. 9th and 9th is a good finish because it is compact and relaxed. Sugar House works if you want a little more room to wander. Central City can also make sense depending on where you are staying. Use dinner for pacing, not as a new mission. After a day of exhibits and gardens, people usually want food that is close, comfortable, and not hidden behind another parking decision. By evening, Salt Lake should look less like a hotel beside mountains and more like a real city with foothills pressed against it. You got the museum, used the garden if the hours lined up, and ended in a neighborhood instead of copying the first night. That gives the trip a calmer middle before the mountains start asking for an early alarm. Day 3. Big Cottonwood, Little Cottonwood, or a mountain day that makes sense. Day 3 is for the mountains, and the first decision happens before breakfast is over. Choose Big Cottonwood Canyon or Little Cottonwood Canyon. Do not try to do both. Big Cottonwood takes you toward Brighton and solitude. Little Cottonwood takes you toward Snowbird and Alta. They may look like neighbors on a screen, but a good mountain day gets worse when it turns into a canyon collection. Leave earlier than you think you need to. In winter, resort traffic and parking can stack up, while weather and traction rules change quickly. In summer, the sun gets stronger, lots fill, and afternoon storms can change the mood. Before you drive, check UDOT's Cottonwood Canyon's road information. It is the official resource for Big and Little Cottonwood Road status. In winter, when the traction law is active, vehicles need tires and equipment that meet canyon rules. A rental car with hopeful energy does not count. Big Cottonwood is the better pick for a calmer mountain day if conditions support it. The Brighton and Silver Lake area gives visitors a real alpine pause without needing to turn the whole day into a hard hike. Silver Lake has boardwalk sections that protect the wetland area, so stay on the path and keep the visit simple. The Forest Service lists Silver Lake as a fee site, and current forest road information can change by season, so check parking and access before assuming the lot will welcome you at noon. Use Big Cottonwood when your group wants scenery, a short walk, cool mountain air, and a slower day. Bring layers even in warm months. The temperature can feel different from downtown, and wind has a talent for finding the person who packed the lightest jacket. Bring water too, because Salt Lake already sits at elevation and the canyon takes you higher. A simple walk can feel bigger than expected. Little Cottonwood is the better pick if Snowbird or Alta is the main plan. Snowbird's scenic tram can be a strong part of the day when it is operating for foot passengers, but do not treat it like a bonus you can remember at the last second. Snowbird lists resort status, tram access, and summer activity information on its official site. Weather, maintenance, or season can change those details. Check before you commit the day to it. If the tram is running and the weather cooperates, build the visit around that window. Give the mountain enough time. Eat nearby or use the resort area as your midday break. If the tram is not a fit, choose a simpler Little Cottonwood plan and avoid chasing closed activities. A mountain day with fewer moving parts usually beats a mountain day where everyone keeps asking what is still open. In winter, keep the advice boring enough to be useful. Check road status, traction rules, resort parking, and whether ski bus service fits your season and route. UTA ski bus service is separate from regular downtown transit and can have its own fare or pass rules. It can help the right traveler in ski season, but it should not be treated as a magic fix for every canyon plan. In summer or fall, protect the group from too much sun and too much ambition. A short walk, a viewpoint, a tram block, or a resort lunch can be plenty. Do not chase snow, wildflowers, or fall colors unless the current conditions actually support them. The Wasatch gives you a lot without needing a giant checklist. If the day starts getting complicated, simplify it instead of adding another stop. Come back down before the day gets tired. That matters more than squeezing in one more scenic turnoff. Canyon roads deserve attention, especially in winter or after a long outdoor day. Once you are back in the valley, keep the evening close. Dinner near the hotel, a neighborhood meal, or an early night makes more sense than a second major plan. This is one of those days where doing less gives you the better memory. You chose one canyon. You checked the road. You gave the mountain real time. That is far better than spending the day driving past beautiful places while arguing about which canyon looked better in someone's saved video. Day 4. Antelope Island, Park City, or a slow Salt Lake finish. Day 4 needs a choice, not a pile of leftovers. By now, the map has probably tempted the group a few times. One person may want the lake, another may want Park City, and another may want one last slow morning because the canyon day took more out of them than expected. Pick one of two tracks and let the other one go. The first track is the Great Salt Lake and Antelope Island. Choose it if you want the stranger side of the trip, with open water, causeway views, and wildlife in a landscape that can look almost unreal when the light is right. Start with Great Salt Lake State Park if you want a shorter lake stop from the Salt Lake side. The park is open from sunrise to sunset. The visitor center is listed from 11 to 7, and the park has a vehicle entrance fee. Treat this as a look at a powerful and unusual lake, not a normal beach day. Water levels can affect how close the shoreline feels. Smell can be part of the visit. Mud, bugs, algae conditions, and marina access can also shape the stop. If you want a simple lake moment, keep it simple. Walk, look around, read what is posted, and do not promise anyone a perfect swim or a clean towel afternoon. For the bigger lake day, go to Antelope Island. The park sits north of Salt Lake City, reached by the Davis County Causeway. It is open daily from 6 in the morning to 10 at night, and the entrance fee is $15 per vehicle for up to 8 people. Current state park information says the main visitor center is closed for construction, with temporary visitor information at the marina area, so check the official page before your trip. The bug warning deserves real attention. Biting gnats, also called no-see-ums, are usually active from mid-April to mid-June, and the park says repellent does not work well against them. Fine mesh head nets may be needed when they are bad. That detail can sound ridiculous until you are there in spring, and the whole group suddenly understands why the park warned you. Wildlife needs the same respect. Antelope Island has bison, and other animals can appear near roads or trails. Keep a real distance instead of trying to turn the animal into a background prop. Heat is another issue, especially on exposed trails. Bring water, because construction and low water conditions can affect services in parts of the park. A good island day does not need a long hike. Use the causeway, a short walk if conditions are kind, Fielding Gar Ranch if its hours fit, and a viewpoint near the end of the day. Then head back towards Salt Lake for a quiet final evening. The island is memorable because it is odd, open, and a little harsh. Let it stay that way instead of trying to turn it into a beach resort. The second track is Park City and Utah Olympic Park, with a slower Salt Lake finish if the group does not want another drive. Choose this if you want a mountain town day, or if the Olympic Park activities are the thing your group is most excited about. Park City deserves a real half day. Do not tack it onto a full Salt Lake morning and act surprised when parking, lunch, and the drive take over. If you go to Park City, make Main Street your simple base. Walk, eat, and keep the plan loose unless you have a timed activity. Park City has paid parking in Old Town. Event day rules can change rates or availability, and the city tells visitors to check current parking rules by text or posted signs. Local transit can help once you are there, but it does not erase the drive from Salt Lake. Utah Olympic Park can be the main reason for this track. The Olympic Legacy Foundation lists summer activity sessions from late May into September, recommends online reservations, and warns that activity lines may close before the venue itself closes. That last part matters. Arriving late in the day can mean the building is open while the activity you wanted is already done taking people. Pick one main Park City plan. Use Utah Olympic Park if the schedule fits. Use Main Street if you want a slower day. Use a resort area if that matches the season. In winter, expect ski traffic and parking rules to matter. In summer, expect sun, activity reservations, and afternoon timing to matter. Either way, do not turn Park City into a tiny bonus attached to the end of a full Salt Lake day. If you're tired, stay in Salt Lake and finish softly. Return to 9th and 9th, Sugar House, Liberty Park, or downtown. Use a skipped stop from earlier only if it fits naturally. The last day should feel chosen, not chased. A relaxed dinner can be a better ending than another hour in the car with everyone pretending the plan is still fun. After that final dinner, don't rush the mood out of the trip. Walk a little if you're downtown, then head back before the room turns into a packing disaster. Salt Lake often makes more sense at the end than it did when you arrived. The first morning may have felt full of separate pieces. By now, the city, foothills, canyon roads, and strange lake air belong to the same trip. That's a good place to stop. Leave the final image simple, with the Wasatch going dark behind the city and no one asking what else is nearby.